Kia ora, I'm Bonnie Jensen.
And after a long break, I'm still Darcy Waldegrave. Good to have you back in the country. Well done on your coverage of the FIFA Women's World Cup. What an experience that was for you, young lady.
Yeah, what a month, eh? But we've still got more sport to come, more World Cups to come.
Yeah, there's plenty of World Cups. Actually, World Cup going on at the moment. There's the Basketball World Cup, and unfortunately the Tall Blacks, are out of that one. There's also a Bowls World Championship going on in Queensland as well. They're everywhere, but the ones we're focusing on, of course, are the rugby one coming up in a week's time and the cricket one not long after that. But right here, right now, what's our big focus for the weekend? It's got to be the...
race cars.
Oh, thanks. I never thought you'd say that. Fantastic. Yeah, the race cars. This weekend, we've got the one and only, the might of Scott Dixon. He's managed 2 consecutive victories. He's got the penultimate race in the series. Like, he's 70-odd points behind his teammate Palau, but strange things happened in motorsport. Portland Grand Prix this weekend. He is in second place right now, looking for his 7th championship. And of course, the big motorsport news over the last week is young Liam Lawson. I say young because he's only 21 years old, from Pukekohe, and he's going to be running for AlphaTauri at the Temple of Speed at Monza in the Italian Grand Prix over the weekend. He did really well by not writing his car off in the Netherlands last week, so up and up for him. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about
the Warriors.
There you go, the Wars.
The Wars.
What's doing it for you?
Oh, it's just so exciting, but they're playing their B team this weekend, aren't they?
Yeah, I think what we've got to understand here is that it doesn't matter what happens against the North Queensland, the Seagulls, the Dolphins, the Seagulls, the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's it.
They're minimal. Whatever happens against them, they're going to finish in 3rd or 4th, so they know that they have got to get playing either one of 2 teams, either Penrith or the Brisbane Broncos, and because they're also fielding a secondary team to protect from injuries, we just don't know. It's a bit of a crapshoot, but we know they're finishing in the top 4, and a number of these players that are being rested, they need it. Lots of bumps and bruises toward the end of a regular season, so some fresh blood being put in there just to see what they can do. But I think it's a prudent decision from Coach Roger Webster.
Yeah, no, it's wise. Hopefully they can, finish the regular season on a high and head into finals footy, pumping.
Yeah, no, it should be fantastic, and they're not alone, as I said, around changing a number of their players, because when you've got guys the quality of Tohu Harrison, Sean Johnson, Adam Whanua-Blake and Dylan Matanese-Lesniak, and the list goes on, Nicole Klerkstad, you don't want to break them before the finals.
Goes on, doesn't it?
You know what else is going on?
The US Open.
Oh, okay, you tell us about the US Open.
Oh, I just love the US Open. It's the perfect time zone to watch, because you have it on throughout the day, and the middle weekend of the Open is always the best one, and that's what will be happening this weekend. And we could see our Kiwi, our great British Kiwi, Cameron Norrie meet Carlos Alcaraz in the round.
Easy mistake to make, right?
Yeah.
The upcoming versus the old dog
that's
who's
it.
still there.
Yeah. In round 4, so it's a exciting weekend of tennis.
Yeah, and also in a more local concept here, we've got the Winter Games going on in the Southern Lakes District. Really important. We know how good New Zealand is and have been in recent times at the Winter Olympics. So again, this is a showcase of all of our best young talent. The actual Junior World Championships is on right now, and there's a young Kiwi by the name of Lucia Georgiali who picked up the Junior Slopestyle champ a couple of days ago. So lots of action on all 4 hills happening in and around Queenstown. Winter Games got a YouTube channel. Check that out for the upcoming greats of winter sport.
We've got an exciting few weeks of sport, don't we?
Far too much time on the couch. I'll take it.
This time next week we'll be talking about the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that.
We'll see you then.
Have a great weekend.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.